And action.
Action, right. So what I've done here is I cut and sliced about 4 kilos of zucchinis, and I soaked them with lemon and a fistful of salt, and I mean a fist, right? So these really should stay overnight, but a couple of hours will do. But I've put lemon on it so it doesn't go dark. So what I'm going to do is put them back on under the weight, and it draws out all the bitterness of the eggplant. So another weight on it, and we'll leave that for another hour before we do it. So then, in another pan, a quarter vinegar and 3/4 water. Or thereabouts.
Sorry.
No snorting. Right, now we'll bring that to the boil. And then we'll blanch the eggplant. And then we're going to put heaps of garlic. And this is vegetarian, mind you. So all you vegetarians, look out. Some Northern Indians don't do garlic or onion. Just as well I'm Calabrian.
No, you said Northern Indians.
Yeah, that's right. Northern Indians, some
yeah.
Northern Indians,
yeah.
and some Southern Indians,
yeah.
because they're vegetarians, they don't eat garlic or onion. Don't ask me why, I think it's a religious thing. Unlike myself. So, in this case, plenty of garlic.
Who did you hear?
Swish! Oh God. My director was late, so I was going to show you how to cut the eggplant in strips, but too late. Couldn't wait.
What do you mean late?
Well, you said an hour.
I came when I arrived.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. So, there you go. Now, I don't have fresh chilli because it's not time of the year yet. So, normally I'd put a couple of fresh chilies in. Right? And the garlic you just cut in half. You don't have to slice it up or anything. There. Now the other thing that I made whilst I waited for my late director is, we call it in Calabrese una peperonata, which means I fried up some potatoes into diamond shapes. I roasted the peppers. When the potatoes were half cooked, I put some garlic and onion in it and salt. You do the salt in the last minute. The peppers that I roasted I cut into strips and threw it in as well once the onion had gone down. So then That's all it needs. And I've got to tell you, it's yummy. But you've got to use salt and olive oil. Don't worry about your hips.
No.
You don't eat this every day, so that's it.
No, you've got to use your hands more.
Well, so anyway, that's that one. So, and then you mix it all up and put a lid on it, and it's beautiful with crusty bread, which we don't have. And that's it. Very simple. All of this took me about an hour.
And you couldn't have waited.
I could not have waited. My director's got to learn. There's chili. So, about a tablespoon, oh, a bit much. Yeah, a tablespoon of chili flakes, and don't worry about you think it's too much because it's got to go through a whole lot of other. And I'm using vegetable oil because if you use olive oil and you put it in the fridge, it'll solidify. So if you use vegetable oil, you can keep it in the fridge and it'll be wonderful. So I'm going to get some parsley. No, I won't. I'll get some. Some basil out of my garden. I've just planted it, so there isn't a lot. So there. So that's basically the three ingredients. Chili, basil, garlic. And that, my friends, is that. Okay. So, there you go. I've sterilised the jars. Now that was about 4 kilos of eggplant, and 4 kilos would probably make only 2 jars. And I've sterilised the tops as well, so that makes 2 jars.
And you're going to give 1 jar away.
Sorry?
And you're going to give 1 jar away.
Well, I do. I give most of it away. So, there you go. That's what being Italian is all about. Quando si mangia, si mangia.
Translate.
When you've got to eat, you eat. And in my case, I like to share it with my friends.
Ain't that true?
Ain't that true, yes. So, you know, life is all about sharing. So, share. Now,
I can smell that basil from here.
this is, huh?
I can smell that basil from here.
Yes, lovely. Now, what I want to do is get another chopping board, of which I've got many. Rid of all the cobwebs. Now, the water is boiled, and that I probably should leave it long so we can cut it, and then we'll go back. See if you know how to do that.
Oh, I'm stopping now, am I?
You're stopping.
Oh.
Now see how much water I said zucchini at one stage, but they're not, they're eggplant.
Green eggplant.
No, they're green because I put lemon, a whole lemon, and I just squeezed it up, and I honestly put a fistful of salt.
So all the purple colour comes out.
Well, no, the purple colour I threw in, that's the there's no purple. So, here I'm going to put chili, oregano, which I didn't say before, basil, and unchopped garlic. Right? So with that, I'm just going to lots of olive oil because we're going to need it to fill the jars. Just let that marinate for a while. So, miscolando, miscolando. In Italian that means mix, mix. I love that word, miscolando. So, in another pan, we put the eggplant in the ricer, like so.
What's that, a ricer?
It's a ricer. So you squeeze the hell out of it and get it as dry as you can, like so. Then into another bowl. Squeezy, squeezy. I knew I should have started back at the gym.
Never too late.
No, it is never too late. Oh, you don't squeeze the lemon in. Then it's almost done. Right. Oops. Yeah.
What is that called?
Called a potato ricer.
It's like a mashed potato.
Yeah, you make mashed potatoes.
Okay. Say something.
Miscolando, miscolando. This marinade's going to be beautiful.
Is that what miscalado means?
Miscolando means mix and mix and mix and mix. I just love the word miscolando. It's a little bit like mindahut, which means I don't give a damn.
That sounds.
Calabrian.
Oh, is that Calabrian?
Yes, it is.
Say it again.
Mindihut. Well, you know, you can say it in a few ways. The Northerners say it. Well, I don't think I've ever heard a Northerner say that. But in southern Italy, it's mindahut. Don't give us the stuff, virtually.
And we're off.
Okay, so the eggplants come to the boil, so we're going to drain it. So, we drain it. And then to help it drain, we put another plate on it with a heavy something bowl. We don't have to be over drained. So, there we go. Because in there's the salt and the vinegar. In here, we don't have any vinegar in the oil. So, that vinegar and the oil should be lovely. Right. So, there you go. Put a little bit of the mixture at the bottom of the jar. 1, 2, and we start adding the eggplant. And a little bit more oil and garlic. More oil. And you've got to put it right to the top because it will go down a bit. Next, hope I didn't overcook them.
Will they go to mush?
No, oh, I don't know.
No, if you overcook them.
No, not really. They'll still be very nice.
I don't
If you overcook it, you can turn it into a spread. Garlic. And there you go. Now I did have another jar that I sterilised. The smaller ones are for people that I don't like very much, so they don't get very much.
Oh, I know who that could be.
So if you're a friend and you end up with a small jar, you'll know why. Right, here we go. I must have took a little bit more eggplant.
You must have took.
I must have bought more eggplant than I did last time. Last time I only did a jar and a half of those.
Right. I didn't get any.
Yes, you did. It's over there.
Oh, okay.
I was letting it macerate.
Thank you in advance.
Hey?
Macerate.
Macerate.
What does that mean?
You don't know what macerate means?
Chew?
No, macerate means that it...
Oh, that's masticate. Sorry.
Macerate means that you let it absorb the goodies.
Okay.
Yeah. So there you go, that is that.
Oh, yum. That looks so...
So let's turn it off.
That looks so good, Tony.
Before you turn it off, now this is one I made about 3 weeks ago.
For me.
No, you get a smaller jar.
Oh. Oh.
Now,
No, hold on. It's gone off. It's gone all red. Oh, that was my finger.
I've got to get a new director. This is ridiculous.
I got to get a tripod.
So this is one I did about 3 weeks ago. Now, I don't know who doesn't have one of these, but one of these is just absolutely...
Hold it still. Hold it still.
unbelievable.
Okay.
So when you can't open a jar, all you do is put it in the bottom, let a bit of air out, and it opens straight away.
Brilliant.
So, I'm going to give you the taste. My director, give him the taste test. And if you screw your face up, you've lost your job. Well, hang on, you've got to have it on a little bit of bread. Hang on.
Oh.
Right. Here. There you go. So I haven't actually tasted these yet.
Yum. So that's what it looks like after it's been...
Yeah. So there.
So Tony, what is it called?
Melanzane sott'Olio. Means eggplants under oil.
Delish.
Hmm?
Delish.
English?
No, delish.
Oh, good. Well, in that case, you can keep your job.
And deaf. And so that's not my little jar, that's a big jar. And
Well, that's the only one I've got.
So I get a big jar.
No, you get this
I get
one.
a little jar.
No, you get this one. It's almost the same size. You get that one.
Thank you.
My pleasure. And cut. Well, that's fun.